Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric. Now we got some potential big leaks in regards to Google Stadia, which is Google's upcoming streaming platform. It's going to be cloud-based. You're going to be able to play cloud games through a streaming device that's Chromecast enabled if it works the way it's supposed to. Now, there's supposed to be a presentation with some more info today and actually a couple hours as of this video, but some leaks have appeared. A Canadian newspaper called La Presse basically was pre-briefed, and somehow some of these leaks came out. Now, this is a rough translation because I believe it is French. So I think whoever wrote this article that I'm looking at this information just roughly translated it. Now, here's the rumors. There's going to be a base subscription that will be available when the Stadia is launched in November. It's going to be $11.99 Canadian a month. I don't know what that transfers over to in United States prices, but this basic tier, this basic subscription will give you access to Stadia games, like some of them at 4K resolution, 60 frames per second. Other games, newer ones, you will have to buy. So there's going to be some access to some games, but then you would have to buy newer ones as they come out. So kind of like a movie rental, like a digital rental type or a digital purchase type of game. Now in 2020, they say Google will launch a Stadia base model that's totally free, but only allows you to play games at 1080p. So there's going to be a smaller resolution focused model, the base model, Stadia base, 1080p. Now, a pricey Stadia Founders Edition will be for sale this fall. So this is a Founders Edition for people that want to get it this fall. $169 Canadian. That includes Chromecast Ultra, a Stadia controller, a 3-month subscription, and Destiny 2, which was revealed yesterday to be available at launch by Kotaku. So Destiny 2 is going to be a launch title for the Stadia. Also, Doom, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and the new Tomb Raider trilogy and Division 2 are going to be part of the launch lineup. So, they have not officially announced any of this information, which is interesting that it was leaked out so easily, and then they're saying that the press basically leaked it out early. So, I don't know if Google's going to be too happy about that. Maybe this is a publicity thing, whatever. But this Google Stadia has a potential to be something huge, something great, and it also has a potential to be something that is going to epically fail. I have a feeling the presentation that's going to happen later today, the press conference with the announcements and everything, might confirm all of this. This does seem to be pretty reliable. Then again, take it with a grain of salt, but it is coming from a newspaper that had some announcements and everything. It's interesting that it's a Canadian company that leaked it out. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but again, in case you haven't been following, back in March, Google announced the Google Stadia. They had a huge presentation that had like big key industry people, YouTubers, influencers, stuff like that, like Matt Pat and other people and stuff, and they made a really good presentation. It seems almost too good, too promising that we'll be able to stream up to 4K 60 frames per second through a cloud service, especially considering that not everybody in the United States has any kind of like reliable internet. There's some people that have it, but some countries don't. So that's going to remain to be seen how they're going to offer this solution. The prices that are being leaked right here do not seem too bad. Again, there's a base subscription that's going to be available when they launch in November. So it's June now. They still have about 5-6 months. $11.99 Canadian. Let's go ahead and check that out. In US. So that is going to be about $8.96, about the price of a basic Netflix package. That's honestly not too bad, but to say that it gives us access to some games, I'm not sure what the number of some games might be at 4K resolution, 60 frames per second. And then other games, newer ones especially, you'll have to buy. So $11.99, maybe they'll give us access to like 3 games, 4 games, a basic, like almost like NES Switch Online where you get 3 new games a month. I don't know if they're going to rotate or anything. Again, a lot of information hasn't been revealed here other than just what's been leaked. It is obvious if there's brand new games that come out, you're going to have to buy them. I wonder how much the brand new games are going to cost. Is it going to be like a full like digital download price, or since this is streaming only through a cloud, are you just licensing it? It's going to be affordable. Like, I could see this being actually an incentive for people to play if they get to play these games for a lower price. Because what's stopping me from just playing these games on Steam or downloading them on my Xbox or PlayStation 4 or even my Nintendo Switch? What's stopping people from downloading that to where they actually physically have something or buying it physically? Like, what's going to stop me from buying Assassin's Creed Odyssey or the new Tomb Raider trilogy physically and playing it on my PS4? What's the incentive other than being able to do it streaming, being able to have certain integrations with YouTube and Chromecast, being able to actually not have any equipment except the stinking controller? What's the incentive? Maybe if the price of the games is going to be lower because there's actually essentially no cost to it. I don't know. That's wishful thinking on my part. Now, again, in 2020, they're going to launch the Stadia base model that is totally free and only allows you to play games at 1080p. There's no price point on that, but I'm hoping, since it doesn't have the 4K capability and it's only 1080p, that it's affordable. Now, here's my question. Are there going to be certain games that you're not allowed to play at 1080p that are 4K only? That kind of worries me a little bit. I'm not into like technical specs or anything like that. I just play video games. I'm not a techie, so if anybody's able to answer that question for me, if there's going to be games that might only be exclusive for the higher model and won't be for the Stadia base, but I do hope the Stadia base is affordable. I'm thinking for just the controller, maybe less than $100 would be a good selling point. Maybe 90. I don't know if that's too cheap on my point. I mean, it's a streaming console. There's no equipment. It literally just connects to your Chromecast. 90 should be more than enough, right? I mean, Joy-Cons and Pro controllers and stuff are about that price point. Pricey Stadia Founders Edition. This is going to be interesting. I'm sure they're going to talk about this today. For sale this fall, $169 Canadian. So that's where I'm gauging the Stadia base. If the Founders Edition is $169, the Stadia base should be at least under $100. It includes a Chromecast Ultra again, a Stadia controller, 3-month subscription. That's a good deal. You know, it's $11.99 Canadian, about $8.95 United States. And Destiny 2, which is a brand new game again, but Destiny 2 is going to be out on consoles. So what's the incentive here? What's stopping me from just buying it for my PS4 and playing it there and paying PSN? You know, this is going to be interesting because PSN does have its little nicks and knacks and pros and cons and stuff. But is this going to be a more reliable internet service or not? It's going to be interesting to see the platform's presentation today. And then again, we got Doom, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Tomb Raider Trilogy, and Division 2, which are games that are going to be released on everything else. I think Doom has dibs, though, on Google Stadia, if I'm not mistaken. Again, they are going to be doing their presentation later today, so I'm going to be probably tuning into that. I might even be live streaming it, but as of this video right now, this is the morning of. I saw these leaks. I just wanted to talk to it about, with you guys. Comment down below, what are your thoughts? And if you're brand new to the channel, feel free to throw a subscription. It's E3 week, guys. There's going to be a lot of big information. Thanks a lot again for watching, as always. I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day. Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric. We got a big convention announcement. I will be at RetroPalooza Houston, June 8th and June 9th at the Pasadena Convention Center in Pasadena, Texas, which is basically the Houston, Texas area. So come on out. If you live within driving distance of Pasadena, Texas, there's absolutely no reason to get off your keister and come hang out at the convention and meet some of us. Who's scheduled to appear? Well, let me go ahead and let you know. We got Boogie2988 coming out. We got Mr. Creepypasta, Gaijin Goomba, Woodhawker, myself, the Game Chasers, and plenty more. And you know what? It's going to be a Saturday and Sunday con. We got June 8th, June 9th, baby. Saturday's hours are from 9 to 5, and Sundays is from 10 to 5. So there's plenty of time, plenty of panels, plenty of possible raffles and stuff, giveaways. They got free play, console area. It's a great time. This is like the 4th RetroPalooza in Houston. I've always been there because, I'm the best. Nah, I'm just kidding. Anyways, I definitely look forward to seeing you guys. I will have t-shirts on sale available, and you can just meet and greet, hang out. I'll sign stuff for free. I know people think we charge, but no, we don't. And yeah, I'll just kind of kick it with you guys, possibly even have a beer with you. Come on out, guys. RetroPaloozaHouston.com. You can get your tickets in advance, so you have them at the door. Matter of fact, they're cheaper right now if you get them through their website. If you wait till the day of the con, you're going to be paying a little bit, and why not save some money for video games? Now, ticket prices, if you get them ahead of time, right now, the weekend pass, I believe, is $25, and then Saturday's $20, and Sunday only is $15. So you can get both days for $25. You practically almost get a day free by getting a weekend pass. So you can go to RetroPaloozaHouston.com. Get your tickets ahead of time. Again, it's at the Pasadena Convention Center in Pasadena, Texas, June 8th and June 9th. Be there, be square, guys. Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description.